Hello everybody, my name is Rhiannon Waits and I'm supposed to speak on my life as a medium. I kind of drift off from that a little bit because I like to talk about my beliefs when it comes to doing paranormal. What's it like to be a medium? I don't know what it's like not to be a medium. And I'm not a paranormal investigator per se. I do this just for history because I see. But I'm a motivational speaker. That's what I do. I write books, I have a talk show, and this is just something like the history here that I believe in, the cause here and the history. I just had to come here and do it. I meet a lot of paranormal investigators, and I have a lot of respect for many of them. What I like to speak about, though, is like what I know about spirits, and that is that they are just like you, except they don't have a body. When you go into a house where they're at and it was their home, such as here, you're in their home. And so you should behave in their home like you would if you go into your friend's house. Just because they don't have a body doesn't mean that you've got the right to go in there and go, oh, you come here and appear to me, come on, bring it on. You wouldn't accept that in your house if somebody come in and told you that. So you don't go in there and try to provoke a spirit. That's not right. So when your body leaves, it's just like, I'm going to give you an example. When you're driving a car, you can honk the horn, you can turn on the lights, you can turn it, but then whenever you cut the car off and you walk out of the car's not going to move anymore, but you're the same person you were when you're out walking. Just the car doesn't move. That's the way it is with spirits. Your body is just like a vehicle. It carries your spirit around. And when it leaves, then you've got the same feelings, the same thoughts. It's just you don't have a body to express them. The spirits are energy forms. And if you think about that, whenever your nervous system, your spine, if something was to happen, all of a sudden you can't move because you are operated off electrical impulses. The electrical impulses actually come from the spirit, so the body is spirit. That's how come people see auras. That's, you know, the entire energy field around them. And when that energy leaves, which is you, the body has no energy. But then a paranormal investigator will come up and be able to pick up this energy, these impulses, with equipment they've got. Everybody wants to be a paranormal investigator. Ever since Grant and Jason started out, it got to be a passion. The ones that were doing it beforehand, they weren't doing it for publicity or anything, but it's like a lot of people are doing that now. Everybody is a novice ghost hunter. First of all, spirits don't like the term ghost. That's a slur. So you've already insulted them when you say, have you seen a ghost? You don't do that. Have you seen any spirits? Whenever, you know, you go in there like that, then you're more likely to get a response than if you go in there and treat them like some kind of anomaly that you want to bring out and bring on. People that come in to ghost hunt, they have a habit of going out there and not knowing anything about it. So what happens is they go in, the sensationalism, you've heard of mass hysteria, well, they end up going, oh yeah, I was touched, or yes, that moved. Everything that goes bump in the night does not mean is a spirit. Every time something moves, it doesn't mean a spirit did it. Actually, you can go into telekinesis, which is another thing. But whenever the energy itself goes, they actually can manifest. If they're close to electrical lines, I've noticed you can get more of a full apparition. They've actually documented that within, like where there's electric stations and wires and everything, that they can actually have more witnesses to full apparitions than in areas that it's not. So where I was going with that is all of these investigators, they have equipment and they're serious. They're trying to prove and find some concrete proof of life after death. Not everybody sees like I see or can hear like I hear. So they're out there trying to scientifically prove these events. Whenever you get somebody that comes in that does not know about it and just comes in and wants to be a ghost hunter, a lot of times they make things a lot worse. They stir things up. And also, if you're going around jumping, this is that, and every little speck of dust is an orb, what you've done is you've diluted the scientific proof that there is life after death. And that's the purpose of this, not to be on TV and not to be famous, but the actual paranormal investigation is to find scientific, irrefutable proof that there is life after death. So, with that being said, that's one reason why amateurs shouldn't go in there. The other reason is because if you go into something, you don't know what you're getting into. That's like saying you're going to the podiatrist to have brain surgery. People are trained. You don't know what you walk into. There are very evil presences out there. You don't want to mess with that. So whenever you go and you try to just go on your own, how do you know you're not going to run up on somebody? Something bad. You don't want that. So my life as a medium, I watch people, I see spirits whenever they're trying to record, or I see bad things. But what I really feel is a lot of times what people do is they put themselves in danger if they're not trained to do this thing. So I know we've got paranormal investigators here. We've got many investigators out there that are actually trying to prove it. You don't go to fame. Fame comes to you. If you go out looking for a TV show and you're promoting yourself, you're not ever going to really get one. The way it happens is if you put your integrity first, you end up actually being scientific about it, keeping your integrity, then a lot of times people want to hear what you have to say.